I don't know if we
really
can make
fun.
that happen here, but it would definitely be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to get ourselves a very meta matchup, Roy. The Demon Watch taking on the Sonic.
And yeah, like I was saying, Ken gonna try to find a little bit of redemption. It was versus his Japanese brethren last time around, if I am not mistaken, versus Mia, that he faced off, and it wasn't exactly particularly close. Let's see whether or not experience on both ends, really, but on rather different playstyles, I want to say it is going to come to pay off. Because, of course, I mean, Maister, a ton of experience versus Sonic because of Sonics. And, well, Ken seems to have that same, in that same regard, due to Mia. And now, though, at the very beginning, has to be said, a lot tougher of a punish coming off the rip from Ken.
Hey, Ken right now is in a position here to kind of force the issue for Maister. You saw that we tried to like set up a big F smash layup, just trying to catch Maister, trying to run in. Yeah, I mean, this is how this guy had to go. This is very much, you know, obviously sometimes Smash is a bit more like football, and this matchup is more like American football, where you have like downs and distances, and almost enough distance there for Ken to cover that one. And try to strike with a big F tilt, not quite enough. Maister gonna play at arm's length, trying to catch Ken making a mistake. Not quite gonna happen just yet.
Yeah, no, and one difference that I did notice quite a bit in the way that Mia plays the matchup versus how Maister does it is that Maister is a lot more keen on actually trying to force out the mistakes with the smashes, with the preemptive options like so, and Mia's a lot more proactive whenever he has Ken in those close quarter distances. So let's see if Maister can borrow a little bit of adaptation in that same regard to try and fight it out, because, I mean, if you're playing to Sonic's strengths,
oh, there we go.
That is not where you want to find yourself.
Yeah, every time Maister's going to connect with a down smash, I'm definitely going to be genuinely concerned about, you know, Ken's health, because it's just like, that's like, oh no, it's the jump scare. It happened. I got hit by those hammers. I'm going to die. Landing here from Ken to hold court at ledge. Again, this is the challenge.
Well, it works.
Met by Maister's melon. Up smash going to do it. Now, Ken needs to try to figure out a way to build on this lead. Parries from Maister. Yeah, Demon Watch plus the parry mechanic is definitely one way to make you rue waking up to take on Maister at 12:49 in the afternoon, man. Smash from ledge. Oh, he whipped that one up. He almost had him right on the button, but Maister having the wherewithal to shield just in time, Roy.
Yeah, just gonna be able to avoid certain doom right there, but already quite a bit of percent. Looking like a Halo player out here with the 117. But nonetheless.
Shoutouts to Halo.
Yeah.
I never played. I wasn't very good at FPS games. Anyway, I'm checking Ken at ledge. And now here's some chance. Yeah, trying to go out with Franklin Turtle back here for Maister, almost having a chance to really beat into Ken's lead, but Ken finds the corkscrew fair to work at ledge, trying to chase Maister from ledge. Maister getting center stage though. And, you know, Ken may rue not being able to take care of Maister's stocks when he has him off stage that way.
Oh, and look at that. Maister with the tomahawk straight, reading their retreat from Ken to the center of the stage, but nothing that a good old backer cannot solve. I mean, those red shoes, they do be hitting quite hard.
He got those red shoes on. What can you say about that? Trailing into the conversion for Ken. He's going to just run himself ragged into the ground over and over again. He's dash attack though, Maister. Yeah, Maister's going to try to press the issue here, especially trying to fight from behind. But Ken doing a really good job making Maister really, really have to work for it.
Oh, for sure. I mean, talking about working for it, though, not as much that time around. Just let Ken work for him as he fell into the up smash, but already 84%. Ken gonna retreat into the ledge. Maister waiting for his opportunity to strike right there. The spin attack gotta go straight under the nair attempt from Maister, which is continuing to be a difficult factor here for Maister, unable to develop his very well-known punish game.
Oh, totally. It is often kind of like he's kind of running up against the wall, basically just trying to chase down Ken being from behind. But he finally gained. That's an awful trade from Maister. You gotta get out of that
Last time he's living that.
Oh, barely got by.
What?
Down. Oh, he got the weak hit. Tried to drop the bomb for once. Maister been withholding those fair bombs, too. I think he's going to just, this matchup, I think it's just more strategic where you want to get them to go and just kind of like stay grounded, deal with Sonic's movement. Oh, trying to jab check him into the back air. Ken jumped up and away. He was ready for it.
Wow, Ken gonna get stuck with the forward tilt. Maister seems to have a how to game plan actually to keep Ken by the ledge still and not committing, just shielding a lot more. Of course, eventually the shield was gonna be dwindled away.
It's really interesting.
Ken, well, really getting that one before it even became effective.
For sure, right. It's interesting. I feel like for Game & Watch to try and like trip up a fast-moving character, obviously Game & Watch is not great movement speed-wise, kind of like middle of the road, that Maister would opt for trying to litter the ground with fair hitboxes, whether or not he's going to get the initial hitbox from the toss or the bomb itself. But he was really conservative about those bombs. He didn't really go for it. Maybe he's just trying to see how far he could go with that strategy in Game 1. He's going to change tactic in Game 2, but we'll see.
We'll see. It's really going to depend. I mean, those aerial options versus Sonic especially, I think, can be a lot daunting to go for just because of the raw speed, right? Like, he
what
so
was
much,
that?
And raw speed at SD as well. Ken, what are you doing?
I think he forgot to shift gears into recovery. That just, nothing happened there. Oh, jab check here from Maister. Oh, hey, trying to make some base damage. I would have appreciated the dying there. Is the way that Maister's kind of holding court here, and this is going to be very much the image of Game & Watch holding shield is going to be a signature of this game, because that's what Maister's going to do to try to win it out.
Okay, now we're going to have a battle edge. Very going to bail him out, looking like Samus out here. Ken, though, working on quite a bit of a deficit, but
are you saying that because Sonic is basically a living bola?
Basically.
Back air kick. Maister just trying to draw Ken into making some mistakes. The keys on the plat. Instead, he jab check him, forcing Sonic off stage. Ken having a hard time. Oh, to get back though.
Yeah, and that is why I don't think Maister is letting rip with those fares quite as freely.
Just Ken can react to it.
Yeah.
And just like jump out of the spin charge. That's a good point.
But I mean, when he has a chance to, whenever that Hedgehog is not glowing brightly, Maister is definitely going to get a chance to pressure in the air right there. Okay, a bit of a strange exchange. Gonna allow Ken to race it back into the ledge. No landing so far. I mean, Maister has been working on his discipline on those keys over the years, because at the very beginning he let them rip quite a bit and got punished for it.
Yeah, discipline or not, though, there's not much you can really do about trying to set up shop with down slash getting kicked in the head for it.
Oh, yeah.
Ken from ledge, fair. They eat dash attack, force him off and away. And this is going to be just kind of the scrapping these two are going to do. It's going to be very incidental, and we're not going to see very long, very strong punch and combo strings unless one of the two make a grave mistake. And that jump might have been the mistake that Maister needed to capitalize, Roy.
Effectively doing what he was set to do in that lead. Now, Maister almost getting punished. He was looking for it. The grab being gifted for him, and a double nair into the back air here.
I think bomb actually might have slowed down Ken's progress enough for Maister to react to the grab.
Ooh,
isn't that crazy?
Good point.
Hey, that's the niche aspects of this matchup that these two players have definitely fought time and again.
Oh,
They
not the bacon.
denied. This
Not
is only meat, no hedgehogs. Oh, he missed the F smash. I can't believe that happened. Good job by Ken forcing the issue. Maister having a hard time getting right back. Oh. Gut check, F tilt.
Just gonna give it a little bit of lock tap right there. Excellent combo from Ken, trying to rack up damage slowly but surely. Definitely a bit more slowly than surely.
I know, trying to just hold that tight.
Yeah.
Ken was not going to get flummoxed that easily. My man's not going to get bamboozled by that. Trying to get the jab check. And that's so smart by Ken.
Yep.
He knows that he's starting to get dash attack, jab check on shield. So he went in a little bit so he had enough room to retreat back. And he's basically going to say, no, Maister, you're going to have to work even harder to get in on Maister. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Pop goes the weasel there, and then an explosive finish from Maister, knotting us up at one. And really, you can basically say that what set the tempo for that one was the big SD from Ken early on. He was never able to fully recover from it, Roy.
Yeah, those four tilts from Ken maybe going to be a bit more effective once Maister is at a bit of a higher percent. And not just because it's a good get-off-me tool, and not because only it kills, but because maybe Maister on the neutral was expecting just a free way in, even though Sonic has a couple of poking tools right nearby him. Forward tilt, of course, being one of those. Ken trying to play that. Let's see if he didn't show his hand a little too early in that regard, because I think that now Maister going to be a little bit more careful as he approaches, because, I mean, dash attack from Game & Watch is a very egregious thing sometimes, you know? Like, he can just let it rip and hard to punish.
Right. But if there's a character that has the tools and a pilot who knows how to use those tools, it's Ken. This dude's been playing forever. He's been one of the notable Sonics throughout the history of Ultimate as well. And, you know, there's been some times where he's been experimenting with stuff like Sephiroth, where you think maybe Sephiroth might be a better pick in this matchup, but very confident behind the Sonic as of late. And we are just going to see these two try and edge out one another. Maister's like, he's like, you know what, I was saving all those bombs for game 3. That's what's happening here.
Yeah. I mean, he had them on deck just for this time, but now the bomb is going to get perfectly punished there by Ken.
Yeah, Ken's trying to make sure that Chapter 3 of this set doesn't go any way like Chapter 2. No key landing for Maister, not even the second hitbox going to work there. So they get a face full of hedgehog fur, the way that these spin charges are just immediately tracking him down.
And I really want to see if Ken is going to still let Maister approach with those dash attacks at that close off a range, but now it's all about this punish. The quick 37% being racked up by the Japanese player. And Maister going to try to close in distance. Let's see, not to the platforms right there. Ooh. And yeah, reacted with the jab a little bit faster. This is the perfect spot for him to use. The bomb's going to wait around for just a bit as well. Maister trying to, well, outpace his Ken in this regards. Forced to go in at the very end.
That's a drag down there.
Beautiful punish coming in from Maister.
Rising up there as those clouds haven't made much of an appearance, because Ken's doing a really good job making sure he's not like directly above Maister's Game & Watch, which is hard. Most characters don't get that luxury, but Ken's playing it great. Conversion to fair again. Just maybe a spring load, not quite. I don't think Ken's really going to go for that option. Second thought in this matchup, just because of Oil Pan.
Oh.
Eats the bomb right to the face, Roy, and Ken, no fear, chasing down Maister's attempts to feign up smash right there. I drew him in.
Forward tilt again. The forward tilts again. That little get off me. You cannot come in for free. And the Maister misjudging the spacing right there. Not going to allow him to do much. Oh, he dashes back instead of forward, and that is going to complicate the punish a little bit longer. A little bit more, sorry, for him to get. Ooh.
Maister be able to answer that initial question from Ken, take that first stock, but the way it's looking right now, this is a hard lead to surmount, and Ken is definitely somebody, the way he's playing right now, is hard for Maister to solve, eating full invulnerable charge right there to the face. Yep, Ken, he's just abusing Sonic's movement and his other elements very well. That spot dodge there, avoiding the bomb, and there go the mix-ups, Roy. And Ken in the driver's seat.
Let's see, though, putting pressure on the platform with the Nair. Oh, tries to catch him, but dash a little too fast for that. Finally, getting a chance with the Nair. That is exactly what Mr. Game & Watch needed right there. Maister only going to get 55% on it, and I do say only because he is trailing by a full stock.
Yeah, this is looking grim. The prognosis isn't great for Maister right now, the way that Ken is just withholding any of the action. Ooh. But you know what? There's a lot at stake here at Delfino Maza. And again, everybody, if we haven't said so enough yet, we're thankful that y'all are joining us on this journey and being here for all this great Smash Ultimate action, baby.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And again, King now retreating back straight from those jabs. I mean, that's in direction that we've seen a couple of times already.
Ooh, right to the face. Nice stringing together of hitboxes there by Ken. He's starting to really throw in a little bit of spice into his spin charges, but Maister fending him off, calling him out twice. Panic up B, sending Ken not at an angle that's really easily punishable for Game & Watch either.
Nice.
But, oh, I love the feint, just run in F-tilt 2 from Maister, just trying to find a way to solve this.
And now the stacks are coming back in yet again. That backer barely missing, gonna end up costing Maister quite a bit. Danner, I thought forward there for sure at that time, because that was the perfect spot to do it. But now, oh no, beso de la muerte right there.
Excellent tech test pass by Ken. And one thing that Maister's had a hard time doing right now is that Ken's been able to figure out how to mix him up and get the backers right behind Maister. He's not able to figure out an option time. This is looking grim here. Oh, the go behind Ken is just, he's running all over Maister right now.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
And the spring.
Even Maister has a chance to throw a hitbox that was probably like up B just in time. It just wasn't ready enough, wasn't mean enough to deal with Sonic's loaded backer. What's it got in those red shoes, man? They hit hard.
They're special. They're different.
They're Dorothy's red slippers. I wish I was home. I wish I was home. No. Ken just definitely frustrating Maister at every end so far, the way he's been playing this right now. And keeping him from being able to exploit Demon Watch's great advanced state tools, you know?
Yeah, that's been for sure one of the key parts of Ken's success right now. And just waiting that little extra bit, also proposing a lot aggressively in those close quarter situations in which he has come out on top. Like, Javin, this is the first time in a bit that I've seen him roll or pick up a bit more of a defensive option instead of straight up going for the jabs, straight up going for the forward tilt or something like that. Even the spin off the rip.
And Maister's being a bit more mindful of when he actually gets the clank with dash attack to be able to catch Ken initially, but that's just one go with the pass. Let's see if Maister's able to keep up the mix-ups or if Ken's going to start ratcheting up the pressure on him.
On to Ken, just left and right running away from Maister in this lightest bit of a situation right there in which he feels threatened. And why wouldn't he? I mean, after all, he's got to continue to rack up the percent like so. Quite a dangerous position there for Maister, but not going to end up falling quite yet. But 100% puzzle rate being reached, and Maister there misjudging where Ken was going to land. That could have been a hefty punish, but instead is
no grab for Ken.
60%.
Maister's not able to capitalize right now. He has to figure out how to get more out of these interactions where he's on top, or the king of the flat zone is going to be even more flattened out by Sonic's running rad all over him. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ken managed to land right there, Roy. And then it's kind of going right back to setting up shop. And this is just how it's going to be and how it's been throughout this entire set.
I mean, Maister not finding a solid way in right now.
Trying to strike with big F smash.
Dash attack, the only thing that Maister is able to get out of that specific situation now. Gonna be waiting for Ken to do something, playing around in shield. Maister, I thought he was gonna jump. Yep.
and again, every time Maister has set up smash on reaction just to see if Ken was going to finally just play aggressively and go in, Ken just recognize the situation.
Finally punishing that.
Not quite. The up air is coming through here. Can we have this new wrinkle? I don't know, Roy. Still not quite adding up. He tilted
from it. Yeah. That was a punish for sure. Maister still finding a way to punish that with the downer.
Yeah, Ken wound up going off the track there, clanking off the ledge, and Maister was able to punish him. That's wild.
Oh, look at that. Ken using the spin dash to make it out of the corner yet again. Misjudging. I think that if Maister started undershooting instead of trying to overshoot, that would have maybe pay off a little bit more, because how Ken has chose to let rip off that type of option.
Part of the reason why he doesn't want to overshoot is that he keeps getting crossed up by Sonic when he runs right back behind him into back air. He's likely trying to avoid that fate. Okay. So, Ken managed to get the turnaround on that one. That was wild.
And talking about going wild, Maister going to have to go extra wild right here to catch up to what Ken can do, because one more game, a couple more stocks actually, and this will be it. This, which has been a grueling ordeal here for Mexico's best Game & Watch to deal with.
But he's still at it. He's still trying to fight, because when it comes to Maister, man, it's no mames, man. He's going to give it all it's got, It's going to take more than this for him to say no mas.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Jab check from Ken?
Yeah, I
told you, just adding just a little bit of different options there to check Maister's aggression.
Yeah, every single time that up close and those close quarters have been all the difference there, not being able to do much in that type of situation here. Maister has find it hard to rack up the percent, has find it hard to close out the stocks. On the other hand, we know that Sonic can do that from a distance. That interruption looking quite crucial right now, and
And Ken's starting to like expertly place the back airs around Key. Maister's in trouble.
Yeah.
Full on charge there. You saw the golden glow coming through Ken Sonic. And again, one more for feeling. The down air Key though, Maister has a chance. Can he take advantage? No. Reset.
Resetting yet again. The stocks are still at 2 apiece. So Maister can still take this one first, especially if he capitalizes on this bit of a push back that Ken has just been sent into. Managing to land on the plat right there. The 4-tilt yet again now. Maister seems to be waiting for it, taking a book out of the preemptiveness from Mr. Kim and Watch, but instead of the up smashes is going to be with a different option and no preemptive measure needed for that one. The backer is going to cleanly close that one out.
And just the stamina it takes to play this matchup this patiently, this expertly, man, just over time, it wears on you. Maister able to clear that stock.
It wears on me.
Say less. Meets at ledge. No jump catch nair, though. Ken able to just take the one hit and get back underneath.
Oh, no punish there from Maister. I mean, he just doesn't want to give it up like that. I mean, finally having a bit of an advantage. Okay, pushing Kim out of ledge. This is absolutely massive, or could be potentially at the very least. Barely rolling behind that one. The pan not going to hit with the full fire. The dash attack little by little. Maister has to rack up on that bit of chip damage, and the dash attack, which has been one of the main options for him to do so as a burst. Now coming out to play finally, and here is where the bombs could really come into play.
Yeah, especially if it might be a way to trip up Ken when he starts to go for like more dash attack checks too.
Yeah.
Full invulnerability on that one.
Yep.
Once again, Spring also just dumped on Meister's head.
Forward smash? Yep, of course.
Telegraph.
You know it.
Yeah. One more time maybe, or F tilt. Yep. Step back F tilt. Ken just trying to put the finishing touches here. Trying to draw Maister. Oh no, it's
Maister!
dead.
Wow, they call out on the timing perfectly with 51 seconds left on the clock as well.
Clutch.
We have a set.
Yeah, man. Game 5. It couldn't have gone any other way when it comes to two pilots of these characters, and the way they play and the way they interact, or lack thereof. But you know, obviously, when it comes to top-level gameplay and how seriously the players take each matchup, each interaction, each adaptation, you know it can only go this way, Roy.
Oh, now though, Maister is gonna have to dig extra deep. The heat hit from Mazatlan not gonna get to him though, because the venue is quite chill actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say the heat's not really a factor at all.
Yeah, no, it's very warm outside.
Yeah.
Because of the season, getting here in the summer, definitely a little bit of tough if you're trying to walk everywhere.
I was trying to wave some of our co-casters over the sign.
Oh yeah, they're here. They're getting ready for their block.
Yeah. And
Which
folks,
this is actually our last game that we're going to get to commentate for this one, too.
For sure, man. And folks, make sure to have this Twitch channel, VGBootCamp, as well as the Warlock Fighters and La Gema as well, bookmarked, so you guys can catch all of the great stream sets throughout the weekend, or throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, the weekend is about to come to a close. Actually, today, the last day of action that we'll get, and yet again, not a single one of those nairs to the ledge has worked in the favor of Maister. Gonna wait for his opportunity to up B, and that nets him just a shy 15%. Instead, Ken gonna answer back with full force, and 70 plus it is for him.
And we're starting to see more of the springs come out too, because I think maybe Ken was like withholding that in the first couple of games in order to anticipate more panic out of it, because I think it just trades positively in Game Watch's favor. But he just used it to rack up damage. He's nickel and diming Meister's Game & Watch that way.
I've seen quite a few of those. I think it's been a staple in stages where the top plat is not really a factor. So Maister has not been doing a great job at dealing with those for sure. That is a thing in which he still has to find the adaptation.
But the ledge trapping, he might have solved it here. The pressure on shield, the up air cloud.
Nice.
And no bomb, but oh man, good job by Ken. He charted that path to safety expertly.
Yeah. Oh, the up smash was for sure going to claim it. Maister falling straight into it, and yet again, it's all about the close quarters whenever Ken is able to come out ahead. Maister, we've seen him with the comebacks, though. Previously, this is how we got to this game number 5.
Yep.
Gonna have to do it one more time, and we know Ken is not shy about playing the clock.
And these guys are definitely willing to just outlast rather than just go for the win when it comes to trying to get the dub. Close there for Maister, unable to get the grab, trying to feign down smashes. It just hasn't quite worked out in this game 5 yet. Oh no!
Wow.
And this is an insane deficit for Maister to try to come back from behind on. You just have to press the issue. You might see him try to go for strings leading into Judge a bit more in order to try and even up the score, but Ken, this is going to be him in his element right now, Roy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, he is just hanging around at the other side of the platform, you know, chilling below the platform, looking like Pokemon Stadium 2 as well in that regard. I've seen that movie before. Different players, though, and now Maister going to be...
You chase him down.
Yeah.
You see Maister is just trying to be a bit more...
proactive,
proactive, a bit more preemptive with a lot of his hitboxes, too, which... It might be enough of a change of pace to throw off Ken from his game, but you might also give Ken a chance to just...
Feels like too little too late,
Yeah, it could be. But nevertheless, Maister he's a player you can never count down until the last moment.
Oh, for sure. I'm just playing the numbers game right here with the prediction. But I don't think I may be called crazy for that one. But nonetheless, we'll get to see what else can Maister bring to the table. And being hit by those springs time and time again. Not a shred of an intention to punish those in the right manner. Maybe with a position under the platform that would have worked a little bit earlier. Finally, Maister getting it with even a little bit of style and a Super Saiyan percent to boot. And try and bring this one back. It's going to have to be a crazy string. Finally getting the parry that he was looking for. And this is the type of punish that he needed to get for those springs. I mean, a clean 50, but... a little bit more of where that came from.
Yeah, just matriculating the damage, finally tagging Ken in ways he's not been able to do throughout the set. You have to wonder if it might be just a little bit too late. Feigning up smash again, trying to signal. He's willing to punish. That was close. Ken tempting fate right there, Roy.
Yeah, barely not closing out that up smash. Again, Maister waiting around for that landing point from
Oh, he didn't get the hammer hitbox! Wow. What is Sonic made out of? How did he not get hit by that?
He's made out of magic. He is made out of magic in those fists and those gloves as well. And Ken closing that one out finally after this 5-game set. Gonna progress, and we have one more killing falling into the loser's side.
The oceans were full of sharks, baby. Yeah. But Ken, definitely one of the invaders here, one of the folks trying to show what he's made of, trying to make a name for himself as well, and push his legacy here at Delfino Maza. But it was just well done here. I looked at some of the poster art. I love all the artwork and all the graphics and stuff that have been made for this event. It's been.
I mean, Mexico has some of the best designers in the business here for the Smash community. No discredit to anywhere else from all over the globe. I mean, the Smash community in general has amazing design work, but here in Mexico, I think especially here for Delfino, we do get the best of the best. That may just be my personal bias, but hey, look at all of what we've got going on. I mean, we are dripped out all the way throughout.
I love your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It was a gift from my girlfriend, actually.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
sweet.
Yeah.
She's here.
Yeah, she's right here. She's right here. And, well, just like we are all right here witnessing the rest of this top 32 action. But I do believe that we have to close things out for our block, but not for the day.
Yeah, so keep it locked here for that. But
oh, for sure. I mean, anything else that you want to add, Fro, before we...
make sure to follow Roy wherever the Chirons disappeared. Follow Roy on Twitter. What's your tag against that?
Oh, yeah, Roy _ORS on Twitter if you feel free of. And yours is Fro FGC? Fro _FGC?
Yeah, Fro _FGC. Thank you to everybody that's been supportive throughout the weekend. Your words and lights and stuff have been appreciated. We'd love to see you guys.